Okay, let's get all these packages to the studio. Before anybody asks, yes, I've been crying. Good morning. It's Monday morning and I'm using a different coffee mug. Okay, so the last video I posted was 2 weeks ago, and holy Moses, has everything gotten wild and changed. Oh God, I'm so tired. I'm so worn out today. It's Monday, it's like 6:15. I need to be waking the kids up, but I'm making this vlog for you. But what all has happened? Shot the cover of April's magazine. You can do one or two, just whatever works for you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, kind of slide over a little bit more toward the middle. This way. Yeah, and then just kind of take your hands and put them close to where your butt's at, flat on the yep. It's kind of arch your back a little bit more. Yeah, and then I want you to just kind of slide your hand in there. Kind of closer down to her butt. Down right here. Right there. But here's the thing. You guarantee you won't flip, right? Because my fat ass. Okay, now go ahead.
Oh my God. This is very funny to look at their camera.
You taking a picture of this?
Yeah. Take a video.
Mackenzie Park. And here it is, right here. This ended up being the final product. This is April's edition of Honeybee magazine. You know, because April showers. I'll give you a guess what May's gonna look like. Moving on, another huge development in our life. We got a dog. Now, Mara is not a huge fan of dogs. She likes cats, but she kind of hates dogs. And the other two, Solomon and Olivia, they love dogs like I do. And so we went to a couple pet stores one Saturday and we're holding puppies and all this stuff. And then I made a huge mistake. Huge mistake. Took them to the animal shelter. There was one dog that was absolutely terrified, like laying on the ground, shivering. Lo and behold, this is the one Mara was interested in. She was like, I want this dog. So we took him out of the cage and met him. I didn't want him at all. John didn't want him at all. And, but the fact that Mara wanted him and she's not a dog person, we decided to, after a lot of visits to the shelter and decision making, we decided to go ahead and get him, even though we haven't moved from the house, because I'm insane to get another dog. Brings us to the dog. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie All Dogs Go to Heaven, but we adopted a dog and his name is Charlie. A lot of the reason that I'm not vlogging a whole lot is because mostly what I'm doing is just a lot of renovations to the house. We have the appraisal on Wednesday and that is our last step. It already went into underwriting. They pre-approved it with contingencies on the appraisal, and then it's gonna go back and then we close. So we're 2 weeks away, 2 weeks from closing. Trying to get all this reno done quickly before they appraise it on Wednesday. So that's where I'm going today. And I'm thinking we're gonna finish up today. So here is like a little sneak peek of a little bit of what we've done. Cat Booty's room, working on me. I'm gonna show Daddy the progress. Go into Moody Booty's room. What you think, Moody?
I like it.
You like it?
Don't hit your head.
So here's her room, all little. I'm gonna put her little bed right there. And the hole. I think I just stepped on I stepped on a screw. Got it in my foot. Okay. Only other thing I've done of interest whatsoever is my sister-in-law and I went to a nursery and looked around at plants, and it turns out this nursery is 2 miles away from my house. So whenever we get in and get settled and unpacked, I'm gonna go to the nursery and buy some plants for my house. Because they have some vining flowers. I can't even remember the name of them, but I looked at them and I was obsessed. They have them in pink and they have them in red, and I think I'm gonna go pink, and I'm gonna vine, like trellis them up my fence. other than that, you know, I've just been having emotional meltdowns. Okay, let's get all these packages to the studio. Before anybody asks, yes, I've been crying. John has the entire weekend off, which is such a rarity. It never happens. And you would think that that would not make me cry, but it absolutely has been, because I'm so overwhelmed. Like, y'all don't understand. Yes, we're buying this house, but on top of, like, I'm trying to keep it together, but like on top of me running the business and being a parent and having 3 kids and doing all the other stuff that I normally do on a day-to-day basis, my mother-in-law and her husband, they're older and they've need help packing. They've not done anything. Like, we close in 3 weeks and they've done nothing. So I'm having to, like, right now I'm going to do a quick couple of errands. Then I have to go to the studio because I'm shooting a 1-year-old's birthday, and I'm never doing kid sessions again. They're too much of a pain. I don't like doing them. I'm only doing it for this person because I'd done her maternity, her newborn, his first Christmas, like, and this is his first birthday. But I'm having to do this and then go pick up the kids from school. And then when I leave with the kids from school, I've got to drop them off at the house. So they're by themselves. Well, John's there, he's asleep, but they're at the house. And then I have to go help her pack, set up for a yard sale that I have to run to get stuff out of the house to help them out so they can get out so we can close. And I'm overwhelmed because I'm packing our house, their house. I'm just tired. And I'm completely alone because John works so much. And even on his days that he is off, he's on 3rd, so he sleeps almost all day. I don't have any help, and I'm just tired. So I know we're not supposed to be filming straight up and down for YouTube. Like, I already know this. But that's the only way I can film, because that's the only way I have. That's the only type of tripod that I have in the studio, because I film TikToks in here. But I'm setting up for this kids shoot, and it's stressful because I don't know exactly what his mom is bringing, and I have to be done by like 1 or 1:30, and it's almost 12 and they're not even here, and they're supposed to be bringing like a ton of props. And yeah, so I called my mom, basically whined to her, let Mama tell me like how it's gonna be okay and all that fun and happy jazz. And now I'm collecting and cleaning up from where we did a witchy shoot. And I know, like, typically everybody does witchy shoots at Halloween, but she's an actual witch, so she wanted it like year round. That's what she wanted. That's what we did. And also, if you followed me for a long time and you've seen the series with my granny, I'm doing a photo shoot with my granny, but she doesn't know about it yet. But I'm doing a photo shoot with my nanny, not boudoir, God help. Oh, no. Hold on, and I'm gonna show you. Okay, back to handheld. Let me put these sheets and things right here. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys, didn't mean to put you in the flowers. Okay, so I saw this thing on Pinterest, and I thought it was like the prettiest photo shoot I've ever seen in my life. And it's an older woman with like a really plain, deep, rich colored backdrop, and she had like this goddess crown on and just like a simple dress. And while I love that for her, my granny is Appalachian, so I wanted her to have like an Appalachian goddess folklore. So I bought her this headpiece. I don't know how well you can see it, but it is deer antlers covered in flowers, and I have a floral backdrop. And then I have this dress that I bought and I have hung up for her. Looks like this. I have it hanging here. It's just this beautiful soft lacy dress, and we're gonna put her on a flower backdrop. I actually did something kind of similar, but it was with a much younger girl, and we were doing, she wanted like a I don't know, like a garden fairy goddess kind. It looks like this. So it will look similar, but not the same. I love the style. I thought it was so beautiful. And I think my nanny will look so good. So yeah, I am setting it up for that. And I'm really excited about it. But right now, what I've got to do is I'm doing this 1-year-old's birthday shoot. And the lady told me that it was going to be baseball themed. So I bought a baseball backdrop that I've got to set out and get the wrinkles out of since it shipped. And then she said that's what we were going to do in Easter pictures. Well, now she's saying that she's wanting to do Easter pictures and like these Coca-Cola pictures and then the baseball pictures. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm not doing kids anymore. Okay, I got to go pee. And then I've got to finish cleaning the studio because it's a wreck. Let me give the cats treats. Let me give the cats treats so they'll shut up. Hold on, hold on. There you go. It's our morning routine, and that's why they're screaming, because if I don't give them treats, they're like, where the hell is my treat? I gotta make coffee. Oh, my brain is fried. Okay, so a little update. We have to go re-sign a contract for the house because the one that we have doesn't have the correct information. Yes, using the same cup. One that we have doesn't have the correct verbiage on one line of the contract. Anyway, so we're gonna redo that, and we're gonna go pick up Olivia's door for her bedroom, and because he's almost finished with her room. And I'm thinking, y'all, I think I'm gonna do something stupid and do one of those stick and peel wallpapers in our room and not paint all of it, just like do an accent wall and like totally do my room around this peel and stick wallpaper, you know, because that sounds logical to me, right? So anyway, we got all that going on. And to top it off, and on top of that, the magazine's due to come out Friday, and this is Wednesday, and I've not even done the first page. Hi, Bubbles. Hi, Bubbles. Look at my Bubbles. And my baby. To be fair, it's also because I've been at the vet and been dealing with the house stuff. And the reason that I've been at the vet is because we got a new dog. I'm just working on all this stuff, trying to get it all finished, trying to get it all done. And it's a lot. Like, it's a lot. I not only have that, I have the business still going. I have the magazine. I have multiple on location shoots that I have. I've been hosting famous TikTokers, and on top of that, like the kids going back and forth to school, football season's about to start up, and I'm very overwhelmed right now. Like, to the 10th degree am I overwhelmed. Like, it's here. But I can only do this one day at a time. We are getting everything done a little at a time. Today I'm focusing on one thing, and that is painting. And I probably shouldn't be packing so much already, but I'm just trying to get ahead of the game because John is still working thirds, still working 7 days a week. He went 74 days before he got 1 day off. And so I'm basically a single mom, to be honest. I see him for about an hour in the morning and about an hour and a half at night. And that's it. And that's it. So it's very stressful, and it's no fun. So I'm trying to get ahead of everything since I'm having to do everything by myself. Mom's also having hip surgery, so I don't even have her to help me out. So it's been lovely. I cannot wait to show you guys these before and after photos, or before and after videos of how I'm decorating the house. 2 days ago, I actually went to the store and bought a bunch of new stuff for the house. And I was absolutely obsessed with a lot of the things that we got. I can't wait to show you the color scheme. Like, for the first time ever, I'm able to decorate my house. the way that I want it. And it's unreal. And I'm so excited. So, all right, I'm going to go into the store, get the stuff that I need, and get to the house and get to painting. Well, there you see what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks, including the crying, including, you know, the reno, including getting a dog. So I'm gonna try to vlog again before we close, to take you along for the last little bit. Also, I don't know if you can see, like, you can see a box behind me. There's literally boxes everywhere. My house is absolutely destroyed, in utter chaos. Because we can pack, but we can't pack everything. And I've been so busy with the house reno that I've not been able to like do our house. But after this weekend, that stops. Everything's done and I can just focus here. And so I'm throwing everything away. That's my favorite thing to do. You may have remembered back last year, I had an emotional breakdown and I threw our furniture away and we sit in camping chairs for a month. I'm there. So I'm probably going to throw everything away except for the living room furniture that we just bought a year ago. But yeah, we are this close. And for the question of if I'm getting chickens or not, I definitely am. We're doing it. Told my brothers one day we gon' make it. We just gotta grind for that paycheck. Mama told me one day I'll be famous.